This course is about a fact check, and I hope that's what you're looking for. This particular course is all about what do we know about manual therapy, what can it tell us with respect to how we manage patients in the clinic, and what are the gaps? What do we need more of to have a better understanding of how to manage our patients? What we really need at this point of what we know, we need a legitimate summary of the literature without spin. We don't need somebody who has a vested interest in this particular topic. We need a better understanding of the mechanisms of what actually happens with manual therapy. We need a better understanding of whether manual therapy actually influences patient-related outcomes. I think you'll be surprised at that one. We also need a better understanding of how much training is needed in manual therapy, because it's expensive and it can lead to somebody spending years of their life dedicated to something that may or may not be needed. So at the very end, I provide a chapter summary for each of the 12 chapters. And basically, it's a takeaway of things that you should have gathered in the discussion that I provide. So here's the takeaway of Chapter 1. The use of manual therapy among clinicians has actually declined a good bit over the last decade because there's a lot of pressure being placed on it by selected individuals who are really pushing manual therapy to the side. Some of that is the demonization of manual therapy that's occurred through social media. In fact, I would argue that social media is the platform where you see the majority of demonization of manual therapy. Some of the decline is related to misinformation. And that may be because there's so much information that it's difficult for the average clinician to stay on top of all of this. And lastly, fact-checking is something that we really need. It's necessary. We need someone who doesn't have a vested interest, that has a background in research, that can tell us where we are with manual therapy. And that's certainly my hope and what I hope to do. So if I was walking away right now and waiting for the next 11 chapters, I would think, what's the best way to receive information? How do I trust that information? And is there an effect associated with manual therapy? Or have we been sold a bill of goods that aren't useful? Thank you.